that relationship is not from God. These are signs, not the end all be all. You do your part by checking in with God to confirm that. This is just me on TikTok to give you out some signs. So don't take it from the man on TikTok to be the authority in your life. That's Jesus' job right there. Well, the first sign you'll see is that it doesn't lead you to Christ. It'll lead you to the bedroom. It'll lead you into more sin. It'll lead you into smoking, drinking, chaos, confusion, arguing, all that kind of nonsense. But it's not going to lead you into Christ. It's not going to lead you towards Christ. The relationship is not fruitful. And you're going to always feel like something is missing. So that's one sign. Another sign is you never checked in with God. You never asked God if this was the person for you, or you did one of those after the fact prayers. After the fact, everything then came crashing down. And now you're praying, Lord, is this person for me? Or you did one of those prayers, Lord, is this person for me? You didn't hear nothing. You didn't hear a no. So you just went ahead and went into it. And then from there, chaos just began to ensue. Another sign, the relationship has become an idol in your life. You focus more on the relationship than Jesus. You focus more on the relationship that you have with this man or this woman more than your relationship with Christ. You compromise your relationship with Christ more than you peel away from the relationship that you're currently in. So I guess a better way to word it is you make more room for the relationship that you're in and not more room for the relationship that you're supposed to have with Christ. So ultimately, this relationship is going to lead you everywhere but Christ. And you're going to see the fruits of that in that relationship. And I want to leave y'all with this. Read the Bible for yourself. God sets a standard that we're supposed to live up to and be accepting of from the people that we choose to entangle ourselves with, if that makes sense. It's why the Bible says do not be unequally yoked. God, when he created us, he showed us how to love and how to be loved. So if you are not reflecting that type of love, it's a problem. If that person isn't reflecting that type of love, there's a problem, because God has to be the foundation of everything in our lives. So you do your job by reading the Bible, studying the Bible, accepting God's love, and making God's love the standard in your life. You can't rely on the TikTok man. You can't rely on me to tell you, hey, that's not from God. It's cool if you get a sign, but you need to have your own relationship with the Lord and be consulting with the Lord and make sure you're hearing from the Lord. So that way you're not always being reactive when it comes to situations like this. So be proactive. God gives us his word to build us up, to grow in wisdom, essentially. So use that wisdom so you're not always on the receiving end of chaos. Because if we check in with God, a lot of stuff can be avoided. Now, will all things be avoided? Nah, we just gonna fall. We're gonna get some bumps and bruises, and it's all for his glory. But we got to make sure we're doing our part by just walking into wisdom. So make Jesus the standard in your life, not your experiences stemmed from trauma. Because let's just say I've been in a relationship, right? Let's say the woman I was with, she cheated on me. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to ever be with no woman who's cheated on me. So now let's just say now that's the standard. As long as she don't cheat on me, she good. But let's just say this woman do everything but cheat on me. Let's say she put stuff in my food. Let's say she just combative. She's just very, very much disrespectful. But I'm like, hey, well, she's not cheating on me, so we good. So don't allow your experiences that is shaped by trauma to set the standard, because the second somebody is just a step above that, you're going to deem them as worthy, but they don't fit the category of godliness. So make the Bible your authority. Make Jesus Christ the authority in your life. And that's the standard as believers that we're supposed to live up to. Like I said earlier, when God created man, he showed us how to love and how to be loved. So yeah, but check in with God. Here's some signs that relationship